this can either go good or go really bad. I have no idea. Okay, we're live on Twitch. That's what I know. Let's see. YouTube then. I'm having multiple streaming, so yeah. Don't hate me for this, alright? Okay, let's go! Let's fucking go! Gonna start a call, cause why the fuck not? What shall I make today? Hey! FF Star, hello! Heyo, just done watching Stitch review. Why the hell isn't Jumba in it? I have no idea, girl. I have no idea. Like, I have no words. I have no words anymore. I'm just done. I'm just done with all of them, to be honest. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna make today. Now, I'll keep in mind it's been a while since I was messing around with Maya, but I figured why the fuck not? Because I got a tip that you should probably play around with the program every once in a while, otherwise you risk of forgetting everything. So yeah, let's go! How is everyone doing today? I'm having a bit of a stomach ache too, but that's fine. Gantu? I have no memory of who Gantu is. Oh, you mean the love interest? I have no idea. You know Disney. Disney doesn't want their leading ladies to be tied down to unworthy men. You know, they want strong, independent women who are taking no love interest, no form of, oh, I need a man to help out and stuff like that. No. I have a theory. Disney is making these crappy remakes. Do people go back and watch more to the old movies? That is a very possible theory. I ain't gonna lie. That is a very possible theory. Oh yeah, the big killer whale guy. Oh, you mean the guy who hunted them down? Yeah. What? I didn't see the movie, but why did they remove him? Wasn't he like the big antagonist in the end? I'm confused. We're gonna do this.
Hello? Ah.
Huh? Who walks there?
I dare.
Oh no, it's the Jericho! I'm kidding. Hi, Jericho!
I
How are you?
I exist.
He exists, ladies and gentlemen, he exists!
Yes. And and I'm about to make it everyone's problem.
Like a true bottom.
Shut up.
Make me.
Gladly.
Oh, we're already making a great start.
Yep.
Anyway, how are you?
I have a 3-day weekend, so yippee.
Yippee!
Because Monday is Memorial Day here in the U.S. So
All right.
yeah.
Wow, FF star. She says, "Cough, cough, ball and botch."
Hmm. You can try.
Oh, goodness gracious. And I think I already messed up. God damn it.
I did not know. What? You have a Twitch? I'm not following? I'm changing that now.
To be fair, I haven't been on Twitch for god awful long time, so this is the first time in...
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard about it, so...
I would say I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm not really sorry.
Fine.
I mean, again, it's been years since I've been on Twitch, and the reason is kind of my own pettiness, and that is that, or maybe it's not called petty, but anyway, I don't particularly like Twitch as a company because there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. A lot of hypocrisy.
Oh yeah, no, I am well aware of Twitch's BS. You hear that, Twitch? We're talking shit.
Yeah, so if I get banned by Twitch, cool. That's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm cool.
my dark humor is trying to take over, but I'm not letting it.
Aww, trying to be all dark humor. How cute.
I'm just taking a break from like cleaning my apartment, so.
Yes, clean up your dusty dusty apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I got the news that I got to keep my apartment. Yay. Wait, how the fuck did that happen? What the fuck went this wrong?
Everything is coming up Mailhouse on your end.
I suppose so. I mean, if all goes well, by next year, and I still have this job that I have now, I can look for a bigger apartment. Because right now, this one is just temporary because it's expensive, but it's not super expensive, and I can get to work very easily. Hence why I'm sticking to this apartment for a little bit longer.
Just a tiny little bit longer.
Yeah, I still have the option of just saving money for now. Which is very important in this dying age.
Yeah. What? Saving money? In this economy?
I have been saving money for years, long before the chaos happened, so I am good. I'm doing fabulous.
That's good.
So, I don't really know what to talk about, other than I could brag about that apparently a fuckboy is after me.
Is it the Irishman?
No, not the Irishman. This is a completely different guy. This is a half Kurdish man.
Okay. my brotherly instincts are starting to like kick in a little bit. And I'm like,
Not you too. I mean, we're talking like the Irish and I. We have forgiven each other, or well, I have forgiven him because he messed up, and we
Yeah,
have missed each other like crazy. So now we're on good terms again. He's being very sweet to me now.
that's good.
Very sweet, very sugary sweet. It's almost like too sweet. So I'm a little bit like, I wonder
Hmm.
how this is going to end.
What's your end game here? Kind of.
Nah, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I love the guy. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm building here, but I'm aiming to make a temple kind of a thing where there's water in the middle.
Are you gonna like add like? Oh, I know what you make. Okay, you're making like some sort of like baptism hall or something with like a pedestal in the middle, maybe.
Kinda. Well, there's supposed in my head there's water in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
We do not worship the gods of Christ here.
Like, baptism. Like, baptism doesn't relatively mean like Christianity,
Nah, I
because
know
like
what you mean.
in a lot of like fantasy books, there's also baptisms like in cults and shit. So,
Speaking
what?
of cult, if anyone is like interested in music, the one band you should probably avoid if you don't want to ever associate yourself with a cult or the word cult, don't join Sleep Token. But then again, it's already too late. You're already in it, so welcome to the team.
Hey,
I love Sleep Token. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat it right now. I'm so happy that they have grown their fan base. Although I am a bit worried for them. For anyone who doesn't know who Sleep Token is a band that is multi genre. They are anonymous and yeah, they have multiplied in their fan base numbers, so that's really cool.
nice.
Let's see, floor. Let's see here. So, how are you, Mr. Bottom?
Exhausted after a long fucking work week.
Oh dear, don't remind me. I had a terrible one too.
For Okay, so like at the facility that I work at, we have like these little like tow trucks called tuggers. And
Tuggers?
one of my jobs in logistics is to hop on one of those little fuckers and and like take parts out to the assembly line. But at the same time, there's also like like the actual like blocks, like the engine blocks themselves and the heads for said blocks. And all week, my boss has been telling me like, "Oh, you're gonna be on the tugger doing heads and blocks and tugging out like the rest of the parts that we have in our area, and you're gonna be working with two other tuggers." And I'm like, oh, "Cool." And the way we communicate with like the cell operators, they are the people that like put the parts in the carts, and they call us to take said parts out to the line. See, I'm the only one that answers the fucking radio.
Oh
I'm the
no.
only one that responds to calls, and nobody else does. And I'm like, and I've actually snapped a few times because of it.
Understandable.
So, and for the past or like all last week except for yesterday, because they actually put me in a cell, which thank God. One of the assembly lines, specifically the C9 line, has been driving me up the wall, and
Oh.
I actually asked a few of my like a few friends and my partner saying like, "Hey, do you own a physical copy of the Death Note?"
No, don't go that path, man. Don't go for it.
No. Oh, I don't care if I sell it. I don't care. Let me become fucking Shinigami. Let me become.
But wait, here's a question. Do you want a cynical, funny Shinigami, or do you want a sexy Shinigami?
Is it bad to ask for both?
Why shouldn't you ask for both?
No, like I lost my shit, and I'm like, I need a Death Note. There's a few names that I have. Like, okay, I don't know if y'all have ever listened or seen the Mikado, but there's like a specific scene where like this, I guess he's like a senator or an emperor, goes, I have a little list. I have a little list. Yeah, no, I started listening to that.
Oh god.
And in particular, it's specifically the C9 that has been giving me a headache, because somehow they managed to empty all of their containers in less than 5 minutes.
That's impressive.
And it takes, I think, it takes almost an hour to complete like an engine per station. How the fuck are you able to empty of those fucking cards in less than 5 fucking minutes? And jokingly, or half jokingly, I've been telling the bosses like, hey, do you know what I want to start doing? They go, what? I want to start charging the line operators $100 in cash upfront per card that they empty in less than 5 minutes. Now, when it comes to the C9 heads, the team, like, they have a new team lead, and anytime he doesn't get the cards, he walks over to where the C9 head cards are, checks if they're ready, and if they are, he pushes them out, even though he is not supposed to do that. He is supposed to call the line advisors, and the line advisors would call me and say like, "Hey, Jericho, you have some C9s C9s that are ready to go out." I go, "Okay, cool, I'll pick them up." Yeah, no, he doesn't do that. So,
oh, for fuck's sake.
So I would really like it, and for the team lead, I would go, all right, so you owe me $200 in cash per card. And then if I see a section manager in that room, it's gonna be $300. So that is an easy $600 right there in cash.
Oh goodness.
But no, we're not allowed to do that. Meh. Well, me.
Well, how about you stop wasting everybody's goddamn fucking time?
And like, the thing is, like, I even told these guys, like, dude, they're having me tug up sequence, and they're having me do your heads and blocks. Wait. Be patient. Dude, I even called out that team lead one time when we were having, like rev up, which is basically saying kind of like a small little meeting, like right after, at the start of shift and after lunch break, and I saw him walk over there, the same team lead walk over there, and I called him out. I'm like, so why are so if I remember correctly, the team leads and the section managers on the C9 line are not following the process. They're supposed to call the line advisors to call me. Why aren't they doing that? Because and like, I even looked at the guy, and I'm like thinking to myself, yeah, that's right, I'm talking about you, asshole. You want to pull this shit? You want to play this game with me? All right, I'll play. Just don't expect me to play fair.
Oh dear. By the way, FF Star is typing a lot of stuff. I'm so sorry that we haven't replied to your comments, FF Star.
I don't see it on the Twitch. I don't see
no,
it.
No. I'm also on YouTube.
Oh, I'm on the. Oh, Herberter.
Yeah, let's see. We're so sorry. I feel you though. I haven't been posting a ton of stuff online. Mostly on Insta. Yeah, that hurts. Us too with money. Been saving for 4 years. Getting married in September. Oh, congrats! Congrats, girl! Yay!
Let's go!
Hey, you tell that Irish boy if he's not nice, my Scottish ancestors will come box his ears. No, 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 no. The Irish is a good boy. Don't worry about him. Don't worry.
You do not fuck with the Scottish. They can be very scary.
I know shit. Have you not seen Braveheart? No, I'm kidding. Don't watch Braveheart. That's a terrible movie. Anyway, nah, just worship the blood god and the sledge. Blood for the blood god. Hey. I wish that corpse husband came back. I enjoy his work, but creepers made it weird for him. Actually, no. What happened was that he got doxxed. That's what chased him away. It's not technically creepers. It's just people doxed him, and I'm not 100% sure if because the rumor was that that picture that was being shared around as him was not him, and people were criticizing this guy's looks harshly, like really bad, like horrifically bad, because he wasn't tall, six pack, skinny, strong guy. That's what happened to Corpse Husband. Basically, people doxed him. Then they got annoyed and sad that he wasn't what they had imagined, and he made the conscious decision to walk away because people had expected him to look a certain way, and they were mad that he didn't look that way. That's what happened, and that's really horrible. Yeah. So
Also, I am so glad FF Star knows my pain. She knows my pain.
yes, that pain is horrible.
She knows, she understands the suffering.
Oh goodness gracious. Okay, I'm just gonna save the file before I forget. But yeah, that's what ultimately happened to Corpse Husband, and I'm still mad about it. We have a TV show here in Sweden where people will put a mask and they will perform, and then people are shouting, "Take off the mask," because the game is you're supposed to guess.
Singer. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I wasn't sure if it was in America too, but I'm not surprised that it is. Anyway.
Yeah, the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
That show is everywhere.
Yeah, and it's so stupid. Like, one time in the whole music Melodifestivalen, which is a competition before we send any candidate to Eurovision, we had this rock band, Smash Into Pieces. Their drummer is anonymous. He has a mask, and I remember one time they were playing and my sister was jokingly saying, "Take off the mask, take off the mask," and I was so mad. But at the same time, she didn't know the context, and I was like, okay, let it go, she doesn't know. But I officially am pissed and angry at anyone who's trying to make it seem like, oh, it's a cool thing to have masked people who wants to remain anonymous to not be given that anonymity, to not be given that comfort of staying anonymous. Like, I get it, there are some people out there who truly shouldn't be anonymous and should be exposed for what they are, but at the same time, if they are an artist and they truly want to remain anonymous for whatever reason they have, let them be anonymous. Don't hunt them down. God fucking damn it. The same kind of thing happened with Sleep Token. Like, in 2023, somebody leaked I believe the guitarist's birth certificate to the internet.
Oh, that is beyond illegal.
It is illegal, and I don't know if they ever got
caught. I hope they got caught.
I hope so too, and got prison time. The worst part is someone got a copy of it. Now this happened in UK. Like, this happened in UK. Somebody must have impersonated to be someone related to the guitarist, and then got the copy of that birth certificate and then just posted it live to just expose the band for no other reason other than they didn't like the band. It like at first we all thought, oh, it was a fan who did that. Nope, turns out that fan wasn't a really fan. They didn't like the gimmick of them being anonymous.
Gee.
So yeah, I get it. A lot of people find it gimmicky, find it funny, find it whatever to like the whole idea of staying anonymous. But listen, if a person truly wants to stay anonymous, let them fucking be anonymous. Don't make it worse for everyone.
Not that hard, people.
It's not that hard, and yet people try to make it seem like it's the most dishonorable thing to want to remain anonymous. I don't understand it myself. But I am deeply angry and annoyed and disturbed that people want to ruin the mystery and everything. Because I like Sleep Token because we don't have to focus about who are they as people. We just have to focus about the lore and what they're telling through the story. That's what I like about them, but...
Same. That's why I like Poor Man's Poison so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're country music, but my god, do they have some fucking bangers.
Yeah.
A lot of their songs are about revolution.
Revolution time, baby! But yeah, I am so sick and tired of everybody trying to come up with their own excuses of why this person and that person should be exposed. When really it's none of our any fucking business.
Now, if they did something fucked up, then yeah, but not if just because you don't like the band, that doesn't give you the right to expose the artists. Like, are
Facts.
you kidding me? That is so fucking petty.
It is petty and it is pathetic and it's so fucking annoying.
Jarvis, remove this man from the gene pool.
But yeah, I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed by it all, and when everybody, like, it's the same with any YouTuber really. Like, there are YouTubers who want to remain faceless. There are VTubers now who are also don't want to expose how they look like, and the more people are like, oh, but that's not fair. That's not fair. They shouldn't stay anonymous. We need to know who they are as people. No, you fucking don't.
You don't.
You really don't.
Violent peasants.
Peasants.
Be gone. Is that Hi, Xander?
Xander!
Hi.
Are you okay?
Oh.
Hi.
I was like, are you okay? You sounded sad.
I'm good. Just been playing some Helldivers 2, and I just hate the voteless so much.
Oh no. What happened?
They keep swarming me. I hate them.
Oh god. I would help you if I had Helldivers, but I don't have Helldivers because I suck at shooting games.
Also, doesn't help I was soloing it because I don't like playing with randoms on that game. Or
Fair
any
enough.
multiplayer game.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I hate the voteless though so much. Most annoying enemy I've fought against in Helldivers 2. Meh.
Democracy!
For Super Earth.
I still like how General Brash is voiced by Todd Habercorn. who is also the same voice actor as the Drifter in D2, and Alan Walker in D. Greyman. They all share the same voice actor.
They do? Holy shit.
Yeah, General Brash is voiced by Tom Havercorn, which is fucking amazing. So now, anytime I'm watching like my boyfriend and his buddies play Helldivers, and they get launched out of the ship, I can't help but trans bad fired. Because fucking Drifter. Oh my god.
I don't know if I like this.
How are you two been doing?
Oh,
Exhausted.
Misbehaving. I'm being a brat.
Hey, that's my job.
Too bad, I
Shame
stole
on
it.
both of you. Shame on both of you.
What are you gonna do? Spank us?
That's right, Banger's the king of brats. I forgot.
Wait, what?
Any word from Ivory? I haven't heard anything from. Drake, has there? FF Star is asking if there's any word from Ivory by chance.
Not yet. She and I have some contacts, but not a whole lot, so I don't know. I'm gonna text her and see if she's okay.
She should be okay.
I've seen
Because I keep in contact with her often.
Hot minute. I hope she's okay.
Hope so too. I know everybody misses her. Don't worry, we all miss her. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow! That line will never die. I'm so mad they took away all the comedy in the remake of Mulan.
What
Well,
remake of
They
Mulan?
wanted to make it more serious.
Which
What
only made
remake
it
of
more
Mulan?
stupid.
What are you talking about? There's no remake of Mulan.
Of course not. How foolish of me. You're right. There is no remake of Mulan. It never happened.
It never happened. I was about to say it never happened. Just like there's no reboot or remake for The Lion King.
Or a remake
No.
of Lilo and Stitch.
Definitely not that one. I just saw a video talking
let's
about that
not
one. It's
talk
like,
it. Like there is.
well, I was
there's-
recently watching Steve Reviews, who released a video of it like 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah, I just saw it
And it's like,
myself.
it's like, really? You know, it was bad
there's
enough just
also
the idea of a
no
live-action
live-action
remake, but
reboot of The Little Mermaid or Snow White. You don't talk about those two.
Exactly, we don't talk about them.
yeah, okay. Well,
Fuck
not
you,
talk about it.
Disney.
We don't talk about Bruno, no.
No.
Like, I will be the first one to admit that movie, Encanto, that was actually a really good one. I'll admit that.
I heard Encanto was good.
Like, it wasn't a masterpiece, but it was good. After Encanto,
what?
Disney lost the magic, especially given the fact they still can't get Mufasa's expressions down better in the new one. Tell me how Aslan still has more expression and was made with tech made like 2005 or 2006.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is strange. Why, when remaking the Lion King, does the facial animation look even more dead? But yet, when Lion Witch and the Wardrobe was already released, the CGI for Aslan was actually quite spot on.
I have an answer. The answer is
What?
simple. They don't care.
But they never did care.
Exactly.
Even back then, they didn't care. It's just they made good movies still.
Well, I would like to argue that back then they actually cared about the movies they made. To some degree, not to the extent of
Maybe the people actually making the movie, but Disney is like the corporation. No, the Disney as a corporation has not changed at all.
Nope.
Oh, absolutely.
But maybe the people who are actually like making the movies, they care a little bit.
Yeah.
And wait, Narnia was distributed to Disney. Oh, by Disney, but I do think the CGI team was different. Yeah, I feel like that they had a different CGI team in the live
I mean,
action Narnia movies.
Definitely. All right, I got the pillar done.
yay.
I think I need to adjust the placement a little bit. No, not the UV. We're not going on that one yet. Now the UVs are gonna be annoying to play around with later.
I'm annoying to play along with later.
Wait. Did you mean to say I'm annoying to me?
No, I was trying to take the words that you said and then be like, I am annoyed to deal with. I've just some self-deprecating humor to try and be funny.
Aww. Aren't
No,
you a
it's
cutie
not-
pie? Aren't you the
No.
cutest little pie?
Not a
He
pie.
is he's a good boy.
No.
Yes, he is.
Yes, you are.
No. No.
Narnia on Netflix. Oh no.
Is Narnia on Netflix? Oh, fuck.
Narnia on Netflix? I am completely out of the loop of what Netflix is doing these days.
Good, because Netflix is not doing so great.
Eh.
But then again, when did Netflix ever do good?
Probably like a few decades ago.
I mean,
Probably
they
back
had
when they
a
were
they had
first
a
starting
good
out.
idea. Let's just go with that. They had a good idea, but the problem was that they gave too much freedom to content creators, and so when they realized, oh, we need to have a little better track, because all of a sudden these projects are just, they promised us one thing and then all of a sudden they do something completely different than what we
They're
originally
making-
promised.
I think the biggest issue that Netflix has these days is that they keep funding like new seasons for some of the like lowest grade denominator like TV shows that you can possibly fund. But when they actually start having like shows that are good, they quickly cancel them.
Yeah, I don't understand that part.
It's like, yes, Big Mouth. Everyone loves Big Mouth.
No.
Oh, we did not talk about Big Mouth.
I don't even
It's
know
pretty
what that even is about. What the fuck? I just know the visuals and I'm like,
It is an adult animation cartoon about teenagers growing up with puberty that are represented by
I
monster
know,
things.
I've seen some of those videos and
That's
I'm like,
all I get. That's all you need to know. Like, oh, it's an adult animation cartoon that is a Netflix original. Oh, so it's literally just your typical Western adult animation slop.
and I don't
You
understand.
might as well just watch Family Guy.
Like,
Just
literally,
like,
I
you might as
don't
well just watch
understand
Family
this.
Guy at that point.
I don't understand this. Why is there such a huge spike of adult animation now, but all of those adult animation is so generic?
Because they're all trying to write off the popularity of things like Family Guy and The Simpsons. You know, the OGs of adult animation at the time.
At least they have some sort of flavor. Like, I personally don't like any of those two shows. I personally don't like them. But at the same time, I can appreciate what they are.
Mm. But that's basically like they're trying to write off the success of like decades old shows that were, at least during the earlier times when they first started out, were actually good, I would argue. But but also these new shows, they don't quite understand on what made them work.
Yeah.
Or hell, even the more newer seasons and why people still like watching those shows.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I have a problem with some of the adult shows today is either they lack a story, a functioning story that actually has a point, or they just say whatever to try to do the shock value, yet they keep forgetting that every show, whether they are adult show or not, is trying to do the shock value. It's like, try something else for fuck's sake.
It's not even that they try to do shock value. It's that they attempt to do it and they do it poorly.
Yes.
Lucky.
What kind of a
Don't get me
temple should I
started on
try?
Has-Been Hotel with creative freedoms.
Yeah.
I didn't think Has-Been Hotel was a good show.
I will say this. I liked the pilot episode, but then I've been meh on the rest.
But I mean, I just didn't think it was a good show.
I
to begin with.
personally like a Hell of a Boss. Like, there's a lot more flavor in that show than fucking Has-Been Hotel, in my opinion.
I would say it started out, but even as the second season especially was going on, it started to lose me.
Yeah, because there was a clear evidence that whoever the writers are, they didn't have a blueprint of what was actually going to happen in the whole season. I get it that they were trying to focus on Stolas and Blitzo. Yes, I'm calling him Blitzo. Fuck it. But like, there were certain points they absolutely wanted to do, but they didn't know how to connect the dots throughout the whole season. They wanted to do an episodic kind of a series for a while, where the episodes didn't quite intertwine. They just were there, but they really don't make a sense. And don't get me started on the female characters. Like, sure, I like Stella, like how mean she is, but when you really sit down and think about it, there's nothing to her. Even Millie, there's nothing to her.
Fair enough.
They're more like side characters of the side characters.
Like, there are so many different ideas, especially with Stella, but then it is revealed that she's clearly, like, the show is clearly trying to paint her as too dumb to actually be a threat or an antagonistic force, while at the same time propping her into a position that puts her into the antagonistic force.
Yeah. And like,
Only
here's the thing.
that her brother is more antagonistic force than she's supposed to be.
Yeah. And here's the thing. She started out strong. Like, she didn't have a single line in the pilot episode or the first couple of episodes. No, wait. She didn't have a line in the pilot episode. And then when we first introduced to her in the series, she is like, oh, by the way, hi, Kaisaki. Hello. Like, Stella, like, a lot of people sympathized with her first because they believed Stolas cheated on her, which he did, but they tried to make him more sympathetic because Stella is just overall a terrible person. To which I'm a little bit like,
a sympathetic character that is also really bad, and I just think that trying to, like, create that is a little bit beyond Vizzy Pop's reach in terms of her ability to write characters.
Yeah, and here's the worst part. She doesn't take the criticism well.
I mean, how many times have people literally just made memes about if X series was written by Vizzy Pop and it's just the characters, like someone doing a voiceover of characters just saying fuck and sexual references over and over.
Yeah.
And now she had a hissy fit on social media over that.
Yeah, and then there is also the problem where apparently other people have pointed this out, that apparently when handling certain sexual abuse situations, it's either comical or it's done as a secondary thought.
I have an opinion on that, and this will be like the closest thing to a defense on Vizzy Pop's writing. That is literally people just being too sensitive on the topic of sexual assault.
And
like,
Ivory has replied.
It's like, oh, people are, it's people literally just being too, how do I put it? They don't like the fact that sexual assault can be joked about as a whole. And so when they see the show that they want to like, which in this case would have been like Vizzy Pop's Has-Been Hotel, they get upset. And to me, it's like, I don't care about that kind of jokes. People can make that kind of jokes. Whether or not it's told well or whether or not you like it, different story altogether.
Yeah.
And maybe Vizipop didn't tell it correctly, but that's not what people are complaining about, at least not from what I've seen.
No.
They're complaining about that she made the joke in the first place.
Yeah.
Which I need to remind people, both shows are set in hell. All the people in there are supposed to be terrible people or demons.
Facts. Also, Ivory has shown up.
Hi. Hello.
Also, Xander is very quiet. He's being shy. No, he's not shy. It's just a microphone.
Yeah, it's just his puppy mic.
Is that loud enough for you, Ivory? Can you hear him go blah 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 blah?
Kitties.
But yeah, I have mixed feelings about Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I just have mixed
I
feelings.
like Hell of a Boss's premise more. It's just it started to lose me on the second season when they were clearly more focused on the Stolas and Blitz relationship angle. And I'm like, remember when the series was about demons in hell acting as hitman contractors for its residents of hell?
Yeah.
Can you go back to that, please? I do not care about Brandon Rogers' Hell of Boss OC getting it on with bird demon royalty.
Facts, though. Facts.
So, and I'm all for like Brandon Rogers' shenanigans. It's honestly one of the only reasons I still watch Hell of a Boss.
Oh no! I must remedy this quickly.
Yeah, you're very quiet. I didn't want to say anything to be rude.
Stand by. Hold on. I can fix this.
I want to hear all the voices. But don't worry, Ivory. You're gonna hear everybody's voices.
Do I sound better?
Voices of the Void.
Try again.
Mic test. Mic test. Hello. Can you all hear me okay?
I hear you.
We hear
Clearer
you.
now.
Do I sound louder now?
Stand by. Ivory the judge shall tell you.
Oh, ba ba. Ha ba. Ha ba ba. Ha ba ba ba.
But yeah, FF Star says something interesting, and that is animal, like, a brand new animal series needs to come back. I agree. I mean, Warrior Cats did do an amazing job at their time.
Okay, hold on. I could probably remedy this.
Although I think that book series has also had an issue of like the more as they continue, the worse their series is getting.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh, my stomach. Don't worry, I'll live. Don't worry.
Can you hear me okay?
Now we can hear
enough?
you loud and clear.
Wait, I'm loud now?
Yes.
Yay! I was about to say let me grab my microphone. Like my actual recording mic that I use for voice acting shit. But where?
Oh yeah, Talon. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that one.
Is it good?
I don't know. I've seen the trailer. Like, the animation looks good, but it kind of lost me when the magical stuff happened. So I was like, I'll wait and see what people have to say about it. Because it reminded me too much of, I don't know, Voltron. I'm still sulking about that one. Like, if anyone still remembers Voltron, let me know.
I remember Voltron. I've just never seen it.
Well, basically, let me tell you this. It started out really good, season 1 and 2, really good. Season 3, it went down a little bit. Season 4, oh god, what is going on? Season 5, what the hell? And the other seasons were just meh. You could tell they were rushing it at the last season, but the problem was the fans were demanding stuff. They demanded a certain ship to be canon. They had a lot of demands of other stuff. Like the content creators themselves, the creators of the show, their hands were pretty much tied because people were demanding too much. And it wasn't even adults that were demanding. It was literally kids and teenagers. The one teenager, I believe, had the photos of a storyboard thing that wasn't supposed to come out on the internet yet. And this person, this teenager, was holding that picture as a hostage to make sure that her ship was canon.
Well, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The fuck?
Eh.
That is something. That's the most yandere shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems that happened with Voltron. Like, I don't even blame the show writers on that one. I blame the fans for that one.
So it's another case of good show for the most part, but the fandom sucks ass.
Yes.
Good show, bad fan base.
Yep.
I mean, I've watched Voltron like from all the seasons, and it's been so long that I couldn't really give you an opinion on each season. Though I'm like, okay, the series is enjoyable enough.
It was enjoyable enough,
ideas
yes.
around it.
Yeah, because I really liked it at the start. I liked the Galra, but then they just made the Galra just stupider and stupider, and they just repeated same storylines over and over again, which really annoyed me. Like, these are supposed to be the most terrifying creatures in Galaxy, but you made them stupid.
Oh, so they got Star Wars prequel
Yeah.
or Star Wars sequeled with their version of the Empire. Oh,
Kinda.
it's like, oh yes, we are now the rulers of the galaxy, but unfortunately, we're all run by incompetent idiots from the basic foot soldiers to the high up command.
Yeah, and basically
And it's gonna
every
be a wonder
Galra
how
that
we
we're
regret it all.
basically every Galra soldier or whoever we are introduced to, they're killed off in the span of either 1 or 2 episodes. Like, even the good guys Galra that I really liked. I liked two Galra people that I really liked. And I was so mad that they killed them off in the span of 2 episodes.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Like, why? Why did you kill them off? Why did you focus so much on, oh yeah, we sacrifice our lives for the greater good? You could have at least given us more episodes with them to actually make it seem like okay, one of their deaths, okay, that makes sense. That one made sense. The second one, however, I was like, God damn it, why? Why did you kill this one off? You could have at least let him live for one more episode to make it seem like something, or at least give him some more build up.
Like, oh my god, I am reminded of a video. I can't remember where I saw this video, but it was one that actually kind of annoyed me about the show, like a case of the fandom being a bit annoying. Was one like analysis video. Keith, I believe the character's his name.
Yeah.
And it's revealed that he's like a human Gara hybrid.
Yeah.
And then this one video analysis kept trying to make like a gay allegory about him being half Gara. Like,
oh, I think I know that one. Yeah, that one is so stupid.
Like, what the fuck is this? It's like, who? Like, this is like proof of media literacy being dead long before I even knew what the term media literacy was. It's like, oh yes, clearly a gay allegory. He's literally talking about his species. That has nothing to do with sexuality. Stop doing it.
Facts.
Stop doing it.
Facts.
Stop doing it.
It's so.
And it's all because the term Galra and gay are both words that start with G.
It's so
Like,
stupid.
wow.
Hey, I got a cookie. Thank you, Ivory.
It's like, I don't know why, just talking about like a Voltron just unlocked that memory of when I saw that video, and why? Why are people like this? Why do people pull things out of their ass like this when announcing fiction? I hate it.
Yeah, I was annoyed by that too, and then there was somebody else who pointed out that originally, Alora, the main female character, the princess, she wasn't supposed to get together with Lance. She was supposed to get together with Luthor, and you can clearly tell that by how they drew Lance in certain scenes, because you have to remember Alora is a tall woman. She's a tall woman, but there is a scene where she and Lance are just sitting together, snuggling and cuddling and whatever, and he's very tall. Like, you can tell by the proportions he's not supposed to be that tall.
Yeah, Lance is supposed to be just a normal human.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a regular human, yes. And then there was... Oh, don't get me started. Like, okay, sure, Shiro is gay. Okay, whatever. Don't mind it. But you literally made him get together with the guy who caused the death of his first lover. For no reason.
Oh, I forgive you. Let's date.
No. Here's the thing. Sorry for interrupting you, but here's the thing. Shiro and the guy who he marries to later on, before this whole series, they never had a conversation together. There was not a single scene of them together. Like, you could make the argument that it was all an accident, sure. But they didn't have a single conversation. We just get told by the end credits that these two got married.
Not even by the end credits. It's literally the final scene before the credits.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's how the show ends, is with the marriage.
Oh
And
yeah,
I was
they
like,
lived all
who's
happily
this
ever
character?
after. Fucking hell.
It's like, who is this character?
Ivory says that she watched a video. I watched a video that argued that the hyenas from The Lion King are meant to represent. What? Huh?
Wait. I watched a video that argued that the hyenas from The Lion King are meant to represent poor people. Are you fucking insane?
As
What
I
the
said,
fuck?
medial
No,
narrative
that's
is
so fucked
dead.
up.
Basic understanding of analysis is dead, and people who analyze things killed it.
No, they're hyenas.
They're hyenas, and fun fact, hyenas' bite is actually worse than a lion's.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they have a much
Yeah, they
stronger
have
bite force
strong
than
muscles.
a lion.
Oh.
Yeah, if a hyena bit your arm, it's a good chance that arm is not going to be able to function ever again, even if you were to salvage it.
Forget
Probably
that.
does
That arm
amputate
is
it.
lost. That arm is gonna be torn off.
That arm is gone. Congratulations, you lost arm privileges.
Well, okay, FF Star is bringing up a good argument. Actually, considering
is.
it's based on Macbeth Shakespeare, that tracks. Well, it's not Macbeth, it's based on Hamlet. Shakespeare, yes, but the
Wrong
actual
type.
story of The Lion King is based on Hamlet, not Macbeth. Macbeth is much more bloodier. And that one is more about one king is becoming so obsessed with power that he is literally offing people left, right, and center. And the guilt is slowly eating him and his wife up.
That's Macbeth.
Yes.
All right. But that
Hamlet
still
is
seems
about
pretty.
Hamlet is about a young prince who suspects his uncle killed his father, and he's in constant paranoia. So much so that even Penelope, who is his love interest, is slowly being consumed by feeling abandoned by Hamlet because Hamlet is so lost in his own fear and paranoia that he accuses her of sleeping with the uncle or being
Oh,
conspirator with him. So it's all about paranoia, confusion, and a strong belief that his uncle is the reason why his father is gone. The silence
Oh,
worries me. Are you guys okay?
no, I'm just reading. Oh my god, was just. Ivory says that she was just reminded of MLP Generation 4. Apparently, it was implied, not confirmed, but Applejack and Rainbow Dash are. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am well aware of that ship. I am
I am not because
very
I do
well
not
aware
care
of that
anything
ship.
about any MLP stuff.
Yeah, like I get it, they were rivals to the beginning and the end, but it's like you tried to make rivals into lovers with no interaction.
That's like on the same level of like the Star Fox fandom, like pairing Wolf and Fox McCloud together. The only difference though is that that's never actually a thing that happens in their games or any associated media. That's purely just fan based stuff.
Yeah, that's just the fandom.
Yeah. Also, FF Star, I have no
Uploading
idea
fandom.
why Penelope is such a popular name. Or I could be wrong about the name. All I know is the name starts with P. So I don't know if it's Penelope in both, but I do know that Penelope is a popular name. But you also have to remember
Penelope's a
that
nice
the
name.
Odyssey came before Hamlet.
Way before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh fuck. Oh. I need liquor.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a misconception there. But I feel bad that I had to correct you. But yeah, it's not Macbeth. Lion King is based on. They tried to make that happen in the new one, I think, but it doesn't make sense because it's still Hamlet.
But even then, the idea of trying to say that the hyenas are representative of poor people is a ridiculous thing if you actually pay attention to the story
Yeah,
on how the movie goes. It's like,
yeah,
okay, then what
because
about the other animals that literally get eaten away by the hyenas when Scar's in power?
yeah,
What's that supposed to represent?
yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I always just thought of like the hyenas as like, okay, the reason why they're not in the Pride Lands is because they literally eat way too much. And if you want to make the argument that they represent the poor, that's not a good look.
Definitely not.
And it's like, oh, but that's the story. It's like, no, that's literally not the story at all. That's literally you.
Yeah. And it kind of sort of just makes it look disrespectful because here's the thing, the Disney team that went to Africa to learn about the hyenas, the people who were helping them understand hyenas, they were deeply upset that the hyenas are portrayed as villains in the movie, both in the original and the new one.
Eh. Here's what I'll just say is that Lion King was never meant to be 100% true portrayal on how the actual animals behave, nor
Yeah,
should you expect them to be.
yeah, facts.
Like, normally lions don't hold congregations with all the other animals in sub-Saharan Africa.
No, no.
Nor do baboons like to walk around as like a shaman who understands how to use magic and, you know, herbs and stuff. That doesn't happen in nature. So
Nope.
trying to expect the the hyenas to not be portrayed as evil villains, even though they work well as the villains in that story, is kind of ridiculous.
Very much so.
But that's just my take.
Yeah.
You can disagree with me as much as you want.
My biggest gripe with the new one is the Be Prepared song.
Oh, that song was supposed to be a lot more darker. In the original.
Yeah, I know.
And
but
the
here's the
fact
thing.
that they had it completely removed in the remake,
Yeah.
it was dumb. Dumb reason.
Well, here's the thing. At the last minute, they added it back, but they just dumbed it down a lot more. Like, it could have been so much darker. I love the build-up. But then they just made it all like a small speech of, be prepared for the crew of the century. Like, okay, where's the song? Okay, I hear the music. You're just saying the lines. You're not... And you ruined it. The magic is gone. It's the same with Aladdin. I like the original Aladdin, but they made Jafar the sassiest, one of the sassiest, most iconic villains of the genre of Disney movies. A wimp! Like, I don't know. No disrespect to the actor who played Jafar in the remake. But I'm sorry. That was the biggest disappointment I ever seen.
They what? They made him a what?
A wimp.
They what?
They made him a wimp.
My disappointment knows no bounds.
The puppy is disappointed.
No puppy.
Oh, Ivory sent you a message. In DMs, I assume.
All right, let's
Have
see.
fun.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna watch. She sent me a video, so I'm gonna watch it now.
What?
All right, saw your message, Ivory. Anyway, yeah, disappointment is a understatement of this fucking millennia.
Lol. That was funny.
What happened to movies, man?
I agree.
Well, that answer differs depending on who you ask.
So I'm asking you.
My take, people don't really care about trying to make good movies anymore.
Understatement again of the fucking millennia.
Or at least, like, people who are currently making the movies no longer view it as, like, an art form as they like. They now purely see it as just cash money grabbing things.
Obviously.
Which, at the end of the day, yes, ultimately filmmaking is just a job. And a lot of things are made literally just for money. But that doesn't mean that, you can't be enthusiastic about the work.
Yeah.
And even, like, a case in point is, like, Wes Craven. He made, like, a lot of movies. The one I'm going to be talking about now would be The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, the second film was literally just to cash in the success of the first. But he still tried to put an effort into that movie.
Yeah.
And I think that is a viewpoint that is lost on a lot, especially with the bigger Hollywood films nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep on giving a slop and expecting people to enjoy it. It's like, sorry, I like my films to be written well.
Facts.
And I don't like being accused of being an istophobe whenever I don't like your bad stuff. That's also another reason, is that people didn't start accusing you of being a terrible person on social media for not liking a film back in the day.
Yeah.
That's
Also, I
another
find it
reason
very
why I think
hilarious
it's tough
when
now.
movies fail, like The Little Mermaid. Like, no disrespect to the actress, she took it with grace. But a lot of people were just trying to make excuses as to why the movie was not doing well in the box office. Like saying, for example, that Chinese people are racists.
Wait, that was a. I mean, for I'm not quite surprised because there are tons of people that tried to make that argument when the Star Wars sequels were coming out, but those were actual cases where you could actually prove that they that that China was actually, you know, potentially being racist,
To
like
some degree,
intentionally blocking
yes.
out a certain, like intentionally blocking out a certain main character out of the promotional material of the film.
Yeah. No, okay.
And-
Bye, FF Star. Take care.
But I don't care about what China thinks about literally anything in their film about
Same.
films.
Same. Like, oh, I'm
Like, oh,
sorry. Was
but
the
they
movie
they
supposed
sent
to be for you?
like especially when you understand like yeah, China they like to censor things a lot in their own country. So I'm not surprised that they tried to block out a certain character out of the promotional material of the movie. Of rather that be Star Wars or even the Black Panther movie where they apparently tried to pull some censoring off of that.
Yeah.
Or the Rise of Skywalker where they had the oh my god. I'm more annoyed about the Western audience trying to make a big deal about it. Because there was like a brief scene where there's two women that kiss near the end of Rise of Skywalker. And apparently that scene was so important that when it was revealed that that little scene was cut from the Chinese version of the film, people got upset. Despite the fact that the scene was so small and insignificant. Like, they're not even characters, they're background characters that you barely see. Why are you uproaring over this?
Because
The
my
film sucked anyway.
Phoebes!
The film was garbage anyway. Why are you getting upset? It was even worse than Last Jedi.
Ouch.
And that film also
Ouch.
sucks.
I
Well,
mean, fair.
here's my argument. Like, they tried to take one of the worst elements of The Last Jedi and somehow made an even worse explanation. The whole, like hyperspace ramming thing.
Yeah.
They try to retcon that.
Oh
It's like,
yeah, I
oh,
know
that's a
about
one in
that.
a
Yeah.
million chance. It's like, oh, that's a one in a million chance. We can't just do that all willy nilly with the literal Death Star Destroyers. And then, which ruins the contents of why that scene even happened in The Last Jedi to begin with, making the heroic sacrifice that the film was obviously trying to portray to literally just be the purple haired lady wanted to escape and then accidentally saved everyone. Only to later retcon that retcon by flat out showing the good guys literally using hyperspace ramming. You know, the one in a million chance of destroying those very same ships that they said wouldn't work in destroying.
We at least agreed that the sound that it made afterwards was fucking awesome.
Yes.
I'm not gonna give them that point. Personally.
Aw.
Like, you can, that's entirely onto you, but I'm not. Because it's still a big corporate film, and so it's like it's bound to have good effects regardless.
Fair enough.
So it's like I'm not gonna give them that point.
Alright,
I
fair
will
enough.
not be swayed by cool sound effects and flashy effects. If you want me to like Wojak over something like that, you gotta be a video game run by an indie studio.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then of course there's I am all the Sith and I am all the Jedi shtick. No, no, bad. No
Yeah,
days I'm
no,
working
that
with you. Bad.
no.
Like, we already had
Like,
an
what?
established lore about the Sith. Do not make. Nyeh.
Yeah, but don't you
I
know
like
they
the expanded
retconned all
universe
that.
better.
And even then they expand. Why is it that whenever Disney had control of Star Wars, they literally just somehow took elements of the expanded universe and made them worse? This literally includes the elements that were bad in the extended universe. Like, why are you making me favor Emperor Palpatine returning, an element that sucked even in the expanded universe, but like, how did you make it worse? How? How did you make it more dumb?
They have their ways.
Of course, there was the Ahsoka show, which literally just combined the two AU stories and somehow made it into a disgusting hybrid filled with Dave Filoni's fucking slop.
Ouch.
Try combining Timothy Zahn's original Thrawn trilogy of books with Joe Schreiber's Death Troopers novel, and then just replace Luke with Ahsoka.
Oh.
That's what Ahsoka show is.
Oh dear. That sucks.
It's like, yes, let's have zombie stormtroopers. It's like, okay, not a bad idea inherently, but why? Why does Thrawn need zombie stormtroopers? Like,
Actually, wait a minute. Wait a
Why?
minute. Wait a fucking minute. Thrawn would never do that. Like,
Absolutely not. No.
what the fuck?
Like,
I didn't read the books,
Like,
but
are you
even I
forget-
know Thrawn wouldn't go that far.
oh yeah, Thrawn teams up with some Night Sisters who turned some stormtroopers into zombies.
That makes no sense.
It's like, well, I can see Thrawn teaming up with Force Sensitives to try and take out Jedi, because that's literally what he did in the original Thrawn novel. But even then, just creating zombie stormtroopers all willy-nilly. Oh, and on top of that, the zombies are nothing like the original, like the zombies in the Death Troopers novel. Those zombies were different, and actually, in a way, you can see fitting in the universe of Star Wars. Not these zombies. These zombies are literally meant to be like the slow-moving Romero zombies who are just formerly stormtroopers that can shoot guns.
That makes
And
so little
somehow-
sense.
And somehow these slow-moving zombies are pushing back against Jedi through sheer numbers, despite the fact that there are no such numbers that would overwhelm any Jedi shown on screen.
It makes so little sense.
It's like, oh, really? These guys are literally, they're pushing back two Jedi that are blocking all their shots, and they're not even attempting to cut them down? Like, if this was like Death Troopers novel, those zombies actually run as a horde with a hive mind. They could easily overwhelm two Jedi just through sheer numbers alone. Not these ones. These ones are the like slow-moving Walking Dead zombies.
Yeah, and not to mention in the Death Troopers novel, it was originally a biological weapon called Project Blackwing. It was a bioweapon that
Yeah.
caused the Death Troopers in the first place.
And even before that, there's also the Red to Harvest novel that actually showed that the virus was originally created through Sith Force-using magic.
Yup.
Who was then later weaponized by the Empire like hundreds of years later.
I am deeply annoyed. Like, you people probably don't understand. I love Thrawn. I absolutely
And
love the
yet-
character. I love how terrifying he is and how cold he is and calculating. I adore this villain. And you have the audacity to make it seem like he is ruthlessly cold in the sense of, oh, I'm just gonna waste lives. No, in the comics, as I understood, he
It's a
often
tactician.
tries to make sure that there are as little casualties as possible to win. He
Yeah.
does not take enjoyment of killing his own troops. He doesn't. And this just screams, oh, I don't care about lives. I just care about victory.
Yeah,
No,
but,
you
like,
idiots!
Thrawn is like Thrawn is a tactician. That's
And-
what gave him the edge in the first place in the original novels.
Like
He's
there
a
are some
tactician.
elements in like the original like expanded universe where the reason why his own people literally exiled him was because he was too cold. Not necessarily like throwing lives at the problem, but that he was still like a cold tactician type, even for their kind.
He was way too smart.
I don't-
Yes,
So I'm
and
gonna-
then this show, well, not even the Ahsoka show, but the Rebel show comes around, and they're like all hyping up. Oh, we brought Thrawn back from the expanded universe. He's canon now. Can't even stop two Jedi, one of them being a child. A small
I'm
group
gonna-
of rebels were able to
Hey,
beat him more than one.
Heather! Yo, what's up? We're
Hey.
just ranting about movies and TV shows. Sorry about that, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? Sorry for interrupting.
It's okay. Like,
But
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
BRB.
annoyed.
you know, I also
I'm gonna
like,
BRB for a bit. I need to get
Okay.
some food.
Okay, fine. You're excused.
I should be
Wow.
back though. It shouldn't take me too long.
like I also felt annoyed with like I've had like I will still say I'm a Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars related media. Nothing of the Disney flavor though.
No.
Hell, not even the Clone Wars stuff, which is technically before Disney.
Oh,
Like I've grown to like hate that show now.
like I can take that excuse me, that show and the Rebels show with a grain of salt. The only good thing about Rebels is Thrawn. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. And there was certain points with Darth Vader as well, which was like, okay, that's cool. But then everything else is just nah, no, nope.
The only element of Thrawn that I would say Disney has gotten right was when they did show that one case where Hera, the green Twi'lek character, was trying to grab like that family like piece of artwork
Yeah.
that Thrawn kept, only for him to correctly deduce that, oh yes, I understand the meaning of this. This is not just some random alien trinket that has no value, and able to deduce that yes, that Twi'lek is not just some slave. That's actually Hera herself trying to take something important because
Yes.
he is an art collector and can understand art of various different alien species.
Yes.
But aside from that scene, and specifically that scene alone, he's nothing like Thrawn.
No. Well, there was a
Hello.
few other points that I liked, but I understand that it's not 100% accurate.
But they like the Clone Wars show also did the same thing with General Grievous though, and it's like I really despise everything that they did. Like, cause you know who was also meant to be a tactical genius?
Who?
General Grievous.
Oh, that's true.
But General Grievous in the Clone Wars cartoon is anything but. And part of that is due to George Lucas giving mixed signals about what Grievous is supposed to be like as a character. But I'm still going to pin the blame on Dave Filoni for still running along with it.
Fair enough. Okay, I did a torch.
Yay!
Is it a good torch? No, but is it my design? Yes. So it's good enough.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Tony.
Hello.
Tony! Tiny bro!
How goes?
It goes fine. As you can see, I'm just 3D modeling. Terribly, but I'm doing just something.
Clara,
Yes.
be kind to yourself.
Meh. I'll be kind to myself. No, I'm not gonna say that.
No. Bonk.
Exactly.
Be kind to yourself.
Just bonk.
Don't make me
Yes.
get the bonk hammer.
Bonk.
Bonk hammer.
I'm a hammer!
I'm gonna die.
Oh no, what happened there? There we go.
What's up, Phil? Riven.
Alright, so, Tony, before you joined us, we were ranting about movies, TV shows, and other stuff that just has gone horribly wrong lately. Could you tell us a movie or a TV show that you feel just went completely wrong?
The Last of Us part. The
Ooh.
season 2 of the show.
Well,
Ivory.
well, you do know that it's based on the video games as well.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, hear me out.
Okay.
Everyone here knows what the premise for the second game is,
Yes.
right?
I
So,
do, but does anyone else?
Xander. Xander.
Everyone is quiet. I don't like it when they're quiet.
I know, right? But in the show, a character has a very, very beautiful scene with another character.
Uh-huh.
And this scene doesn't come in until like the end of the game. The end of the game.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Where it's most impactful. In the show, they just recently arrived to the city that they were headed towards.
Uh-huh.
And there hasn't been an episode since of them doing stuff within the city. And suddenly we get revealed that scene from the end of the game in the middle point of the show.
Huh.
Why?
I never got behind the idea of the Last of Us show to begin with, so this meh.
Yeah. It's like, I'm just sitting there going like, writers, directors, sweethearts, I'll slap the shit out of you. What the fuck are you doing?
You know, I'm not surprised that people don't like the season 2, which is based off of the second game. The second game was garbage.
Ouch.
So it's only fitting that the second season was also going to follow suit on it being garbage.
Now, see, lots of people blame the actress of Ellie, which is...
I don't.
Exactly. Like, it's not her fault that the directors and the writing isn't that good. Also, the some of their feedback or like criticism is that she doesn't look anything like Ellie. And I'm like,
I mean, that is just a choice of like whoever chose the casting.
Yeah. That's not on her.
yeah, exactly. It's not on her, and it's not like she's going to have facial surgery to match the character just for this one role. Like, the fuck? People have too high of expectations that make no fucking sense of like actresses or actors, and it's like, listen, they got casted. It's on the casting director. It's their fault if they cast them.
Yeah.
But also they're writing.
Now suddenly people are trying to argue about like actors that look accurate to their game counterparts
Yeah,
of
exactly.
an adaptation.
It's like, why do you care?
It's like,
You
honestly,
can't-
I don't like the idea of The Last of Us having a TV show adaptation to begin with.
I know, I feel that.
Mainly because I knew that it was gonna not go so well. Like, okay, either it's gonna start out, it would probably end up just exactly like the games themselves. It would start out good, and then be shit.
It really is unfortunate.
Truly is. Okay,
And
I don't know
at
if I'm
least
going
it
right
wasn't
with
the
this.
Halo TV show, which started out as shit and is still shit, and now is canceled.
Oh
Thankfully.
yeah, because Master Chief also revealed his face immediately on episode 1.
Yeah, that one I have no idea why they
There
did
was a
that.
lot of other issues with the show, but that is the biggest one. That is like a big one, or the first one people go to anyway. I would say is that there was other reasons about it, like a lot of the story was completely stupid. Like, why does Master Chief try to like get along with a bunch of insurgencies? That makes no sense. Why are there humans in the Covenant before the Covenant actually meets the UNSC? That makes absolutely no fucking sense.
I mean, I personally never like knew or understood what Halo as its lore. I only played like Halo Reach when I was like a dumb kid and I didn't understand English all that well.
See, the problem is that even the game's lore, there have been some major retcons as the series went on.
Ah,
But I can give you the plot from based of what the original 3 games were trying to tell, and they are drastically different from what the games later on after the original trilogy. And
Right.
some people would actually be completely ignorant about this original plot line that Bungie, who were the creators that owned Halo at the time, were clearly trying to establish. But I could give you the rundown if you like.
if you want.
Okay,
It's up
so
also to Clara to say yes or no.
well, I mean, it would just be
maybe
me or
another
no.
time. Another time.
Another time. Okay.
Okay.
I could also share some videos that would give you a more clear indication. Most of those are
Fine.
also just mostly ranting videos, but I could
Okay.
share them with you.
I'd like that.
But to make a long story very short, involves a major retcon based off of the backstory that the games were trying to hint at throughout the first 3. Hell, even Halo Reach briefly mentions it, but it is very, very brief. But it's how a certain faction that existed long before the events of the game and their origins. And of course, that got retconned. And it did not do the show any favors because I don't know what. Because they were not trying to be accurate to the games at all. Rather be the original Bungie era games or even the current Halo franchise.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Yeah. But onto those videos before I continue ranting on about.
Yeah.
Halo.
Also, I'm gonna address a question to Heather. I'm not gonna redo Wolf's Destiny. I'm sorry, that's done. Bye. Like other people have been doing because of better plot and better animation. Honestly, I would love to do Wolf's Destiny a reboot, but the problem is I don't have the time, nor do I have the energy for it, and I'm really sorry. I really am. I have tried, and I probably should post whatever I did. Most of my Patreons know I did try to do some stuff, but it didn't fall through. And I'm really sorry. Yep, this is the part where I get cancelled.
Wait, what?
No.
It's just, I know I got a lot of popularity because of Wolf's Destiny, and I often feel bad that I couldn't stick to it. I really am. But at the same time, I know I just couldn't do it. I couldn't force myself to do it, and I'm really sorry about that. And I feel like I have let down a lot of people, but at the same time, I'm just a human.
Exactly.
I'm
Clara.
just a human, and it didn't fall through.
It's okay, Dragon.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. For the second time I tell you this.
I will tell you the same thing, brother. I will treat myself kindly the moment you start treating yourself kindly.
Alright, fine. Let's both treat ourselves kindly.
Alright, fine. How is it going with your project?
I'm working currently on commissions.
Okay, how's that going?
Nice.
Pretty well, actually. I've done 6 stickers for a friend, 2 stickers out of 6 for another person.
Hey, that's awesome. Good job.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Good boy.
I got 60 euros.
Hey.
It's something.
Yes. Oh wait, what did I do? No, I wanna let's see. I want to import this one. No, export? I keep mixing those two up. Is it export or import when you want to send it off to some other program?
So, depends. Export means that it can export it as a video or as files. Import means that you pull it into the same file which you are on right now.
Okay, so I want to move it to another program.
Okay, so export, and then I don't see the option of export it as. But theoretically, in order to put it in a different program, you can save it as and then like the file, or
Let's see,
I'm not sure.
export. I want to export it as FB export. Yes. Export all. And I want to put it not in that one. I want to put it in
File of export below file type.
Yeah, I want to export it in here, and I will call it temple. Export all. Who is texting me? Oh, it's that guy.
What guy?
You know that guy.
No, not that guy. He doesn't know. The Irish and I are good friends again, just so you know.
Okay, good.
Ah, okay. Well, I wasn't actually aware on who. I was just saying that guy. I was trying to be funny again.
Oh. Clara just knows my responses. Like, is it the person that I need to clobber?
No,
It's
no,
like,
no, 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 not that guy, not that guy. But I'll tell you about
Good.
this guy later. You probably
Okay.
want to murder him too.
It's clobbering time.
Cause we have another fuckboy on the line.
Oh God, why? What's it? What's with you and attracting those kinds of people?
Apparently, all you need is to have an Instagram where you work out a lot.
Ah,
Apparently.
Yeah. Or like my dear aunt, who may she rest in peace, told me. Like, it doesn't really matter if you have a lot of makeup, if you have nice clothes, or whatever. You can literally be dressed as a tomboy. The only thing these kinds of people will care about is, do you have tits? Do you have ass? Do you have pussy? If you have all those three, great, they want you.
Yeah.
That kind of logic can also be put on rapists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Like,
so I already know this guy is not my type.
good.
But we're having a conversation, so it's like, okay, he's not being too creepy. But if he goes too
Also-
far, then there's always this lovely little thing called block.
Hell yes. Finally, people that use block as an option. It's like, for context
I
of
think
other
people
people,
forget that.
it's not me being like, I will clobber any man that speaks to Clara. It's me being like, Clara,
Yes.
there have been a lot of assholes
Yes.
that have talked to you over the years, and every time something bad happens, I'm like, I wish I was there so I could undo it.
It just unalive them.
Yes.
My goodness, very violent.
No, I am very protective.
Yes.
I'm like a big brother to a lot of people.
Yes, he's my little brother, and I love you. And whatever happens to you, I'll got your back.
Thank you. Literally, me at any convention I've been to, I was the mother of a group where it's like, don't put your phone on the edge of the table. It can get stolen, guys. Have you had water? Did you drink anything? Have you eaten? Why aren't you eating? Go to sleep on time. Don't stay up late.
Oh,
No,
so
I shall
sweet.
drink this liquor that I have. You can't.
No, you can
stop.
drink liquor, but also be sure to drink water later so the hangover isn't that
No.
bad.
No.
Is that there?
The
No.
second he said that, I just knew.
I
Like-
will be the difficult one.
You will be the difficult child.
Yeah,
he
just
will
ask
be
Fox
like
and
the
Fedora. I'm
child
always
that
the
needs a good
difficult one.
spanking.
Yeah, just ask Fox and the Fedora. I'm always the difficult one he has to put up with.
I mean, Fox recently discovered that I'm a difficult person as well when it comes to repo. Because literally anything I touch just explodes at some point.
Oh, trust me, he said the exact same thing on a repo thing, and that was because he was trying to revive me. But you know, your head is how you revive people. It got stuck in the terrain, so he was like,
Oh
"Why
my
you
god.
being so
I
difficult?"
remember that. It got stuck in like either between the chairs or like in the ceiling once. Or was that not you?
Uh,
It,
hmm. It's been a
I think
while.
you
Yeah.
I think your head got stuck in between a few chairs a few times.
Mm-hmm. There's
Me
also the
just
fact that I like to try and blow him up with the bombs.
Guys,
why?
please don't talk about being stuck. There is a story I want to share, but
Oh
I can't
no.
share it here.
Later, Clara.
Later.
Let's see. It's the whole file.
Oh, Ivory.
Get your head out of the gutter.
No.
And
Okay,
yes,
fine, but I won't get my head out of the gutter.
I agree, Ivory. Minecraft is a very, very, very bad movie.
Is it? I keep hearing people are
What do
raging
you
and
mean?
raving about it.
You didn't like Chicken Jockey? You didn't like Chicken Jockey?
No, Jack
Yeah,
Black was one of the things that were carrying that film, and that was all that film had going for it.
I.
Ivory, I will tell
It
you the
seems to
story
really
another
just
time. I'm
be
not sharing it
mediocre
right
stuff.
now.
What were you saying, Xander?
Oh, I just spaced out.
Oh.
Jack Black is cringe. Oh, dear.
These days, yes, I would agree. He is a bit cringe.
I don't
In
know
some of
what
the
he's
older
been
movies
doing.
he's been in, he's been great.
Okay, I agree.
Oh dear.
Jack Black as Poe, pretty good.
Yes.
But anytime now I watch anything with Jack Black playing as a different character, all I hear is just a very cute panda instead.
So when he says the line, "I am Steve," you see Poe.
No,
Actually,
when he
that
was
is an image
playing
I don't want to
Bowser,
see. Oh, I mean, he was good
Oh.
as Bowser.
he does. He did a good job as Bowser. I was just like, before saying at some point, I'm like, all I see is just Poe playing the piano, going peaches.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
I was actually more annoyed with Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Also, not a solid
That's probably
choice.
because I'm starting to get annoyed about Seth Rogen as a person.
Probably.
I mean, he's in
Hey.
every movie now these days.
Also,
Yeah.
Seth Rogen is he the same guy as South Park, Family Guy, not South Park? Jeez, brain.
He's wait, what?
I think Seth Rogen is the voice actor for like most of Family Guy.
I never heard of this. I thought it was always either Seth Green or Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, Seth Rogen voiced Peter Griffin.
No, that's Seth MacFarlane,
Oh my God, that's
who's also
Wow,
the voice
thank you,
of
Google.
Brian Griffin. Yeah, the majority of the main cast is either Seth MacFarlane, and then there's Seth Green, who also voices Chris Griffin, and I think some other characters there too.
Right. See,
Yeah, a
it
lot of
says-
Seths. There's too many Seths.
Oh yeah, no, specifically there was like a. I looked it up on Google real quick. And it's like Seth Rogen. He voiced Peter Griffin after he was injected aptly with the Seth Rogen gene in Family Guy.
Oh, probably for one episode or something.
Yeah.
Like
So I was like, oh, whoops, my bad.
that. Ugh, I'm just sick and tired of hearing his fucking stoner laugh. It's in everything now. I hate it.
His what laugh?
Oh, Seth Rogen's laugh. The I call that his stoner laugh.
Oh,
Because back in the early 2010s where he did a lot of comedies, He essentially played as the stoner character in a lot of those movies.
Ah,
I don't understand. Sorry, and I'm not jumping into the conversation. I am just like looking at this model. It looks nice, right?
uh-huh.
But then when
Yes.
I try to open it in ZBrush, hang on, let it load for a bit. See, this is ZBrush, right? You're supposed to have fun with it, playing around with the models and all of that jazz, right?
Yeah.
So I go to import.
Excuse me.
You're
Also-
excused.
I will say, it was very funny entering the movie theater, where only me and my friend were sitting for the Minecraft screening, and it's literally just us. And I'm like sitting there going like, man, this movie must suck.
Oh god, this might be terrible done. But yeah, you see the model is right here, right? All the parts is there. But I don't see it.
No mesh is important.
Ah, now I remember. I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. Clara, kindness to self.
No.
You're not an idiot, you're Drake.
Here we go. Here's the model, but now I can't do that. Ah, for fuck's sake.
There you go.
Yes, but there's a problem. Every time... Like, once you have pressed out the model, you kind of have to press another button quickly, otherwise you're stuck. And all you can do is just draw
Yeah.
out the model. You have to...
That's weird.
Yeah. Hang on. Gonna try one more time. Yes.
Oh, there has to be a different, easier way to like.
There we go.
Um.
Now, edit object in T. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Now we
Also-
have the model right where I want it.
Hell yeah, Ivory. I would love to talk more to you, with you, not to you. There's a difference.
Yes,
distinctly
we need to
between
talk.
those two statements.
Sleepy.
Oh, I finished my D&D campaign the other day. I was running for a few friends.
Nice.
Only issue is that I was like brain dead by the last couple of 2 hours, 3 hours. So it's like, I remembered nothing. And apparently I made some of the players cry. And it's like, I remember barely anything.
Oh.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I'm getting a bit sleepy, which is a good thing.
You should get some rest.
And I probably should eat something before I go to bed.
Clara,
Yes.
What?
why are you sitting hungry?
Well, for one, dear brother of mine, I thought I wouldn't need to eat for a bit because I ate some pancakes earlier, and I wasn't feeling
Earlier?
too good in my stomach, so I figured I'd just wait a little bit. And
Okay,
now
you're
we have
excused.
waited a little bit, and now my tummy says we need food.
Okay, you are excused.
See, I'm being kind to myself. I know what to do with my bunny.
Hell yeah. I was just like, when was the last time you ate? And then it's like, you said that you weren't feeling well. So it's like, oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, I ate like maybe 4 hours ago.
Reasonable time. Also, if you're hungry and you don't want to eat at night, you can just drink some water instead.
But that doesn't help.
I know, but it kind of fills it up a little bit. It makes it a little more tolerable.
Yes, but then I get a hungry that is like painful. Like I'm in pain.
First time I hear that sort of effect.
Yeah, like here's the thing. My body is very dramatic. Like I either go hungry for a bit and I'm like, oh, I'm fine, I'm just a little hungry. And then all of a sudden, if I ignore it too long, I am physically in pain.
That sounds horrifying.
Yeah, like there has been some instances where I go to bed and I'm like, oh, but I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat. So I skip it. And then I'll wake up a few hours later in pain because I am hungry.
Jesus. Your body's really overly dramatic about food, huh?
Not only that, like, there's been some times where there's certain blockades in the stomach. I'm sorry, this is going to be very graphic. But in those instances, I'm in a lot of pain. I can literally not stand. I have to lay down. So I lay down, and the pain usually disappears after 20 to 30 minutes later. And then my body is like, you know what? We're hungry.
My God. You should go see a doctor about this, honestly.
I have. They find no problems.
Okay.
They literally found 0 problems. I have done the tests when I was a kid. I basically lived with this.
That's... Something's not right.
It's the same when in other instances where I feel like something is wrong. And then they're just like, but everything seems fine, other than you have very low blood iron, like very low iron in your blood. That's the only problem we find.
That's really weird, though.
Yeah. Welcome to health systems where our doctors are not the best.
Nowhere in the world.
Nope. I mean, Sweden is pretty low of having good doctors. Sad but true.
Good doctors. Who ever heard of such a thing?
Doctors that are paid well rested, and are actually good in their profession.
Yeah.
What a rarity.
And when doctors are actually allowed to do their job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's tons of red tape when it comes to the medical field.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unfortunate reality.
Doesn't matter where you go or what country you're in, there's always red tape in the medical field that prevents them from doing their job effectively.
Yep.
Or properly.
As you can get sued if the patient feels worse. It's like, buddy, you're saving the patient.
Mm-hmm. Among other things, but those are issues that I won't get into.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, anyway,
Awesome.
I'm gonna go cook up some pasta and then eat some leftovers.
Good. Wait, leftovers, not the pasta that you just cook?
No. Here's the thing. I cooked some hot dogs that we, Sweden, very much love. It's called falukorv.
Falukorv?
Yes, it's a large hot dog that you can...
I love those.
Yeah, that you can chop off. You can chop it up, and you can literally either make a hot dog stroganoff, or you can put some cheese on it and then put it in the oven. Let the cheese and the hot dog get nice and toasty, and then you have a crunchy cheese hot dog. Or you can literally just...
My mouth is watering.
Or you can literally just cook the hot dog and and serve it together with pasta.
You know, next time I win one of your raffles, I know exactly what I'm asking for. It's gonna be Tony just drooling and over your shoulder looking at the stroganoff pasta and say, Can I please? Can I?
Oh, if you ever come to Sweden, I'll be sure to cook it for you.
Yay. I might go there for NFC, actually, at some point.
Please do. Please do.
And
And call me. Call me there and let me know that you're in Stockholm.
Will do.
I will personally cook for you. The corn stroganoff with rice. Serve it with tomatoes and cucumber.
Fuck, now I'm hungry.
Stop. Clara be torturing us.
Or maybe I'll just cook up the hot dog and serve it with either spaghetti or pasta, and then we have some ketchup on top.
Clara, go eat. Stop torturing yourself and us.
cut
or,
it later.
or would you prefer? Or would you prefer the hot dogs with the melted cheese on top and have it all crunchy?
Stop it.
Oh, and that last part, it would be served with either with fries or chopped up potatoes that are crunchy.
I'm gonna go lay down now and be sad, but I can't have it now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But you go get some food, please. Drink some water.
Alright, I will go and eat now.
Hydrate, both of you.
But if I do that, I'll have to wake up in the middle of the night and go pee.
Clara.
Wow, what's the problem with that? You never have to get up in the
Just-
middle of the night to take care of business. I do
Exactly.
that all the fucking time.
No. The problem
Just-
is this: if I eat or if I drink too much water, which could be
Alright,
just
let's get up
one
there.
cup, which could just literally be any amount of cup of water. My body will immediately tell me, you need to go and pee. Okay, so I go and pee. And then an hour later, I have to go pee again.
Well, then sometimes you just have to go and pee. When nature calls, you just have to answer that fucking call.
I'm laughing because I saw what you said to me.
Enjoy. Or your punishment.
Oh my, punishment. Don't threaten me with a good time.
God damn it.
What did you say? That you're a difficult person?
I can be. I don't want to be. But I
Alright.
think that also goes for you too.
Alright, I'll go eat now. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Wait, where's the...